Welcome, Trilla G, to the show. What's up, Trilla G?
Yes, sir. Your boy there, man. Your boy there, everything nice, everything cool. Chill on the mic is that they like. Big up everybody that watching the live. Big up yourself, Jael, one time for having me, already.
You come like you're ready for me. We were like, what happened to Mr. Nah?
No, but you that say I shy, you that say I shy. That's let me know thing.
When I will ask you to give me a freestyle today on the live, I hope you will do it. As soon as I ask, you'll just drop it.
What DJ Ibu say? Anything is anything.
Anything, anyone can take
After
your
all,
man.
anybody can take over. Yes, you have the idea.
Hi, it's good to have you on. I just want to get in before I get to interviewing you, or we get to talking about you and how you became, Trilla G, and the story behind Trilla G. There's a lot of your fans who are here right now, and they want to send you big up. We have Kevin Dorset, and I think he has an American. That's an American flag, right? Yes, that's an American flag. There's
Yes, sir. Big up.
Denise from Dominica. Versha is locked in Martinique. Let me just pull that up. Yes, Sheddy Live. Sheddy Live. Terry Alec Anthony Dangoben. Best thing in 365, he says. Um, my sister Jarell is locked in. My biggest fans are my sisters. Both Jarell and Aurelie is on the live right about now. My sisters always support hardcore. So yeah, just so you know.
Yes,
Marsha
sir.
Laurent is here. Big up. I guess that's Martha Laurent. There's
My funny life. Big up my phone. One time.
you know who's Martha?
Yeah, I
Yes.
know, man.
Karem IG Baram. Big up Trilogy on the mic. Um,
Easy, big up, easy.
Yes. Simon Cameron is also here. So boy, them names just kill me.
Big
There's
up Simon. He's the pianist for Serenade, yeah.
you see, you that you
Yeah.
know you school me
I,
today.
I know everybody there, so yeah, that's big up all of them, yeah.
Big up, big up, big up. Queen Nisa, my artist. She said I use her artist. Right?
Yes, man.
Is also there. Anusha Xavier is also there. Let me see if I can get Anusha up on there. Anusha, where are you? Yes, Anusha is also there. Antigua is locked in. Big Ben is locked in. Big up to Big Ben one time.
Yes,
Um,
I.
Big Ben is a Big Ben. That's my brother from another mother. Shaw Douglas is there. We're gonna get into it. Tridel is smiling. I don't know what he's smiling for. I have one cool point to give Tridel. Moving along.
Try wins.
I
Big up
win.
365 one time.
Yes, yes. It's good to have you here. Thanks again for taking me up, and actually agreeing to do the interview today. Really appreciate having you on here with me. I always start my show getting to know, my guests, and the way I get to know my guests is how I'd like my guests to let the world get to know them, right? And I always ask this question: Who are you?
Okay. Well, me, I'm a person, I'm just a simple guy, just trying to do something extraordinary with the music in a very different way than we've seen here before in Dominica. I come from, I would say, humble beginnings because, it was just me, my mom, and my younger brothers and sisters. And, we had to make it happen and find ways, to survive and so on. And my mother, she's a very hardworking lady, so she instilled values in me from a long time. So that just make me like see that I have to grind and work hard and make my mother proud, essentially. All those types of lyrics which I put in the prayer, which gives kind of like a backstory to how I came up and my values and what I believe in. So it's all about positive vibes, positive energy, just trying to radiate and touch souls and do something positive in the music and have fun with it too, because everything cannot be just about gospel and being a good boy, and you have to free up sometimes, party, live life, to the fullest, and that's what I try to push. That's the message I try to bring across in all my music, and so I just thankful for all the love and the support that I've been getting so far.
Yes, yes. Okay, first of I wanna find out your name is not Trilogy, your birth name. You actually your name almost close to mine too, eh? Like a little again, they almost name you JL.
Boy, yeah.
So your name is Gael, right? Am I
Gaia.
correct? Gael? Tell
Yeah.
us a little bit about what was life like, because you stress a lot. You make a lot of reference in your music about growing up, especially growing up. You just mentioned it, growing up with your mom and your siblings. What was life like growing up for you?
Well, life was airy. It wasn't a hard life. It wasn't a struggle, but certain things where you see that when your mother is a single parent trying to raise you up and thing, it just makes you like be thankful for all the good vibes that are turning up in your life. Because like I just tell everybody, I do born Wall House. And for those that are watching the live that don't know where Wall House is, people from overseas, it's like basically you're not from the suburbs, you're not from anywhere high end. You see certain things, you come from the ghetto, the slums, But life was irie because my mother always shielded us from the hard life. She really put herself in front of all the dangers and certain things. She sacrificed a lot for us, so she made us see things nice. And also, she built a house and we there. So big respect to my mother. She's my biggest motivator. She's my best friend. So yeah, I'm a mama's boy.
You lost your dad when you were about 16. Um,
Yeah, right.
what was that like?
Well, my dad, my dad wasn't like in my life, so to speak. But he was there. In check, he was checking on me. He was taking care of me. But when you're living in the Caribbean, most West Indian households, you don't have your dad around that much. But it's like he's still there. He's still taking care of you, giving you money. To go to school and check your scenery. And that was basically the situation with my dad.
Let me just stop you a little second.
Right.
The West Indian. One of the things I maintain, most Dominican men is you have to stand correct. Most, no offense to the rest of the islands, but most Dominican men just check for their children.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
Even
man.
even if they're not living with them, but
Right.
they'll bring the money, they'll bring Ribena, they'll bring diaper.
They'll bring provision, check
Right.
all that kind of
Continue.
thing.
Continue.
Yeah. So he used to check me Irie. He did not like abandon me or anything like that. I used to spend weekends with him, go on outings with him. He let me introduce me to my younger sister and so on and so forth. He was a good guy and he was a good role model to me. I used to look up to him. And but by the time that he was passing, well, when he passed, he had fell sick just before that. And he had that sort of pride in him and so on. He didn't want everybody to see him go out like that. So he kind of like distanced himself a bit, which kind of mentally prepared me for what was to come. So it wasn't really a situation that I was, lamenting over for so long and very sad. I got kind of, prepared for it. But at the same time, you growing up, you want to see your old man doing good. You want your old man to see you doing good. You want your pops, to watch you and see a smile on his face and them kind of things. So that's what really touches me when it comes to that aspect of my dad and so on.
Yeah, there's certain times that you're doing things and you wish that he was there to see
Right, right.
men.
Yeah.
You went to high school and you completed high school. After high school, what happened?
After high school, I went to college, DSC, Dominica State College,
Mhm.
and I did computer science there. And while at college, you know, you young, you free enough. And so me and a group of fellas, me and a group of guys, we started doing this thing called rap battles. So yeah, there was this period in college they call activity period every Tuesday and Thursday. So every activity period, we have our own club, we have our own crew, and we're doing our own thing. And these securities, they used to tell the securities to come and stop us, and they were the ones that were there laughing and kicking off with us. So we were doing rap battles and so on. And it's like this guy came up to me like he wanted to challenge me, and I just let him have it. I just let him have it,
You remember
spitting
what
lyrics.
remember what you said?
Yeah, the first time he came on, he was like, "Oh, you whack whatever with some kind of yanking thing, like he's an American, and he from Posse, he from Portsmouth, come in there, you right?" So I was like, "Okay, that's how you want to play it." I tell him, "Let me tell you, I'm a young real nigga. I only spit real facts. How you can come there and say you real with a Chinese Air Max?" And, and that was it. That was it. That was it. Yeah. So
So you
we
started doing rap battles. And what
yeah.
happens after that?
So we took a video and we posted it online. And let me tell you, viral. Capital VIRAL. Viral. One time. So we're checking like, wow, we onto something. We did it another time, viral, again, and people started looking forward to it, and I became like sort of a favorite when it came to the rap battles. So I was like, wow, I think I have a talent, like I have a serious talent. Let me like try and manifest it and see what can come
Yes.
from it. Yeah. So all my friends were like, make a song, we listen to it and so on. And that's when I started like doing songs and started taking the music a little more serious. That was back in 2017. Yeah, so from there,
What did you at that point?
what did I?
What did you want to become in life from that point?
Well, the thing is, at that point, from that point, like from even before that, I didn't really know. Like I knew I was going school, but I never really had a long-term plan, so to speak, of like what I wanted to be when I grew up. But when I got a taste of, the entertainment aspect of life and all my, the lyricism and so on, I decided that yeah, I want to be a superstar. I want to be a superstar. At
What,
that point,
what about it made what what about it made you want to be a superstar? What did you like about it?
the whole vibe, the whole energy that I was able to evoke emotions from just words and entertainment and so on. And it's like I love to perform. I love to see people's reactions when you see I do something wild and something amazing. So all of that just blending in very nicely.
Now you don't do music full time. Why is it why aren't you a full time artist? And what do you do?
Well, first off, I'm an IT technician at NCCU, National Cooperative Credit Union. Um, the reason why I'm not a full-time artist as yet is because in Dominica it's kind of like difficult to be a full-time artist, especially when you don't have much of that population, much of that, because we do bouyon music here, and that's what I'm trying to push as a local artist. So it does get kind of difficult in terms of, you wouldn't be able to do as many shows as other artists from other islands do because there aren't many shows and there aren't many avenues to make money in music in Dominica besides performing, doing jams and so on. Even if you put your music on streaming platforms, you really have to go out and get that crowd in order to make that revenue after a year and so on. So it does get kind of difficult. And I live my mother and so on. I have to help my mother. So I was like, let me just get a job, try and do both. And hopefully one day, if I keep on pushing, if I keep on fighting, then I won't have to work again.